Hey, what's good, beautiful people? Of course, it's Dr. Mike, yours truly, back again, once again, with another classic video for you guys today. As always, magandang umaga, magandang gabi, magandang hapon, which means good morning, good evening, and of course, good afternoon, depending on what time you guys choose to watch this particular video today. Let me turn off the TV real quick, because it's really getting on my nerves. Turn it off. Or mute it, cool. Get back to my spot. You know, today I'm coming back to you guys with a classic video, and you know, a lot of things have been running through my mind lately, and the question that I want to pose to people today is, why exactly do us as foreigners want to come to the Philippines? I mean, literally, why do we really want to come to the Philippines? And the reason that I wanted to pose this particular question is 90% of what we hear about the Philippines is negative, and the other 10% is positive. And what do I mean by negative? Oh, the Philippines, it smells here. You know, there's a lot of poverty here. There's a lot of this here. There's a lot of that here. Filipino women are all scammers, this, and nobody in the Philippines cares about foreigners. We hear this all the time. 90% of what we hear is repetitive, and you hear that on a consistent basis from a lot of different people. So with all this negativity surrounding the Philippines and everything that's going on in the country, you know, and all the bad and everything, why do us as foreigners actually want to be here? And I'm really posing this question because since I've been here, I've been reflecting, and I'm wondering, what is the reason that us as foreigners want to come to the Philippines? Now, I know two main reasons. Number one, I kind of feel like if I say it, I'm reneging, or I'm going back on my word. Basically, if I say most of you guys come here for the women, that's one of the main reasons I encourage people not to travel just to see the women. But of course, I would be a fool to sit there and say that a lot of us don't travel because of the beautiful women that the country has to offer. All right? But I would actually believe that on top of that, I really do believe that a lot of us come here because of the cost of living. I mean, the cost of living in the Philippines is so cheap for us as foreigners. I mean, it's really, really cheap. As from a foreigner standpoint, if you have American dollars or, you know, any other foreign currency and you bring it into the Philippines, you can stretch your money a long way here if you know how to spend it. All right. So I can only see that as being the only bright side for us as foreigners trying to come to the Philippines. I mean, I think that if you have your mind right, you can set up a base here in the Philippines if this is really what you want to do. Set up a base, and then you just travel around. Like, you don't have to necessarily stay in the Philippines. You can just have a house here or like a condo here, and then you set a home base for yourself here, and then you just travel around. Like, if you want to see other islands or other different parts of the Philippines that are actually beautiful, you know, like the beaches and stuff that they have to offer, then that's fine. But ultimately, your bills and everything like that, taxes and everything, will be relatively cheaper. So I would say that you can set up your home base here in the Philippines, but you don't necessarily have to live here. You could travel to other countries and stuff like that. But I think that if you are living in the United States, these are things that you will probably not be able to do if we're thinking out loud here. I mean, you know, if you try to leave your home in the United States, you know, when you come back, you have thousands of dollars in taxes on your house or whatever it may be, something to that effect. Or, you know, your light bill and your electric bill is a lot higher than it would probably be here in the Philippines without use. You know, so I think that if I had to really come out and say one of the main reasons, or the main reason, that a foreigner would want to come to the Philippines amongst all of the negativity that you hear about the country, it would have to be because the cost of living will allow you or us as foreigners to live a better quality of life. Now, it's weird, and it kind of seems like an oxymoron for me to say a better quality of life, considering that we would be living amongst a third world country, or a country that is very heavily impoverished or in poverty. It would say, like I said, it seems really redundant, not redundant, but like an oxymoron to say, yeah, we can live a better quality of life in a third world country. But again, it won't take you a lot of money to actually live here and get your mind right and do your thing. That would be one of the main reasons, and probably the only reason I believe that foreigners such as myself would probably want to move here. I mean, of course, you can find love and all that stuff too. Of course, that would be great. But, you know, if this was a solo trip and, you know, you're thinking about making a move here, you know, quality of life is important, as well as, you know, having the necessary funds to do things that you deem necessary in the long run. And I just wanted to leave you guys with that question. Why would guys really want to travel to the Philippines outside of the fact that there are, of course, beautiful women here? We can say that time and time again. And also because it's a cheaper place to live. Is there anything else outside of that that would allow or encourage or inspire foreigners to want to see the Philippines? We could talk about the beaches and stuff like that, but, you know, give me something else. Give me something fresh. But if you can't think of anything and it's all negative and you guys are just saying, ah, man, you would just come here for the women and because it's cheap, then I guess that's really what it comes down to. And I'm kind of hoping that there will be something else, but that's why I'm opening the floor for you guys to come up with another reason why people would want to visit the Philippines. Alright, so with that being said, Dr. Mike's officially out. At least Nako, paalam, which means I am going now. Bye-bye. Always love you guys. Mahal kita. Mabuhay. Peace.